Mike, we are back with another episode tonight. We're going to talk about Gervonta Davis. He has been caught. Um, Coco Gauff, what's happening in Australia Open? Trinity Rodman just made history. Some of the coaching vacancies that are happening throughout the NFL. Bill Belichick got snubbed from the Hall of Fame. And we are going to do our Super Bowl. We already here, man. Super Bowl predictions. Are you ready to roll, my boy?
Yeah, let's roll.
Welcome to another episode of Professional Couch Coaches with Doc and Mike. It is your girl, Doc, here with my brother from another mother, Mike. How are you feeling tonight, Mike?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you?
I'm doing good. Let me start off the show. I want to say happy birthday to my little sister who is 39 years old.
Mm.
Um, Isn't it funny, like getting older and I'm saying little sister and she's damn near 40, but she is my little sister
Mm-hmm.
and today is her birthday. So happy birthday, Mary. So where's the little
Shout out,
claps and all
Mary.
that? Yeah, shout out, Mary. I'm
Shout
trying
out,
to find a
Mary.
little where the little claps at?
Yeah, I
I
got you.
can't
I
even find a
got you.
clap.
Don't
Okay.
shout out. I got you.
There you go. So Mike, we are gonna anything you want to share? Any birthday news for you? No? No?
No,
Okay. I didn't
none today. Mm-mm.
know you wanna a couple days ago. Anyway, all right. Met with silence. But okay, Mike, have you been keeping up with the news?
Um, no. What's going on?
All right. So you remember it was probably 2, 3 episodes ago. We actually talked about our man that is pictured here, boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, was
Yeah.
wanted by the police for domestic violence because we said he has a little man complex and he keeps putting his hands on women, right?
Yeah.
Well, Gervonta has been found. He was on the run for like 2, 3 weeks, and
Yeah.
now they have caught up with his little legs and they have found him and he is being detained.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um I don't know where he was hiding for 2 weeks, but hey, I mean, he didn't leave the country clearly because Antonio Brown was gone for like months
Right.
when they were looking for him. So
Yeah.
he clearly didn't.
He was in Dubai.
Yeah, that's where Antonio Brown ran to Dubai. I don't know where he must have went to just. They found him in
Mm-hmm.
Miami, and I think he was wanted in Florida, so he must have just was
Yeah.
chilling.
He went home.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't care. He probably went to Baltimore for a couple of weeks and was like, yeah, I'll come on back down to Miami and go and turn myself in. That's what I'm
Yeah.
guessing. But
Yeah.
um, speaking of violence, okay, it's not really
Mm.
violent, but did you know that the Australian Open is being played right now with on the tennis circuit?
No, I haven't been
Well,
keeping up with it.
well, I found out, well, I knew what's going on, but what really went viral was Coco Gauff lost about 2 rounds ago. Might have been like 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, yeah, about 2 rounds ago. And she was caught. And what's pictured is she left out of the arena and she went to like a little side stairwell and she started like smashing her racket, and this went viral because
Mm-hmm.
people posted this moment not on the court, she was outside the court, so they started talking about like, oh, her temperament. Should she have done that? Is that ladylike? You know, all the stuff that comes with sports and being a woman playing a sport. Do you have a problem with her privately smashing her racket in frustration?
No, it's a competition. It's a competitive sport. If you lose, most times you're going to be frustrated because you want to win, especially if you're a competitor. If she walk off the court blowing kisses, like, "Oh yeah, thank you for allowing me to be here," we would be sitting there like, "What's wrong with her?" But the fact that she actually showing frustration for for losing, I don't understand. I think people just want to always have something to comment on and want to have something to just talk about. And no matter what it is, they just gonna find wrong in whatever it is. Like no matter what it is, like I don't. There's nothing wrong with what she did. Now if she, would have been doing this on the court in the middle of a game, then yeah, we could say maybe her temperament is off because regardless, you should stay focused, so you could try to win the game. But if you lose the game and ultimately go off by yourself somewhere, you know, where you're not in front of a large group of people.
I agree with you. I don't see any issue with her. I don't see any issue with her showing her frustration off the court. I mean, she could show it on the court. I mean, yes, you should be focused, but in the height of competition, people do you can if it's her racket, she paid for it. She want to break it cuz she mad, but I think she thought she would go a little further in Australia Open and this was the result. So, hey, it's all love for Coco. I'm no longer watching the Australia Open because Coco was out and Naomi is out, so I don't really have a vested interest in who wins. They are in the final round. I think they play the final round like Saturday, but I'm not really vested. But hey, that's what happened with Coco. Speaking of going viral,
Yeah.
do you know who Trinity Rodman is, Mike?
Is she related to Dennis Rodman?
Trinity Rodman is Dennis Rodman's daughter. Yes.
Mm,
And she just made history because she has become the highest paid women's soccer player in the world, playing for the Washington. She played for, I can't think of the name, Washington, like Spirit or something, the National Women's Soccer League. She will be making. Are you prepared for this, Mike?
yeah. What's she making?
$2 million per year. She just signed a contract for 3 years. Total salary $6 million. Just making more than
Mm,
WNBA players.
yeah. Yeah. She is.
Just
She chose the right
I
sport. Now,
where we
congrats. Shout out to Trinity, doing big things out there.
moving on for Mr. Rodman. Mike, the coaching vacancies are minimizing. Um, there were 10 vacancies and 2 weeks ago. Now there are only 2 vacancies for the NFL head coaches pictured. We're going to refresh the audience, our couchers' minds. Joe Brady just became the Buffalo Bills coach. He was once their offensive coordinator. John Harbaugh was fired from the Baltimore Ravens. He is now the New York Giants coach. Jesse Minter was Jesse Minter was the OC for the Los Angeles Chargers. He is now the Ravens head coach. Jeff Halfley he was the something in Green Bay. I don't know what he did. I'm sorry. When they announced this, I was
Defensive
like, who
coordinator.
is he? Okay. He was a defensive coordinator in Green Bay. He is now the head coach in Miami. Robert Saleh was the defensive coordinator in San Francisco for the 49ers. He is now the Tennessee Titans head coach. Todd Monken Are you mad at Robert Saleh? Todd
Nah,
Monken?
this yeah.
You mad at Todd Monken? Um, yeah. Todd Monken was the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens. He is now the Cleveland Browns head coach. They just, oh my God. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Kevin Stefanski was the head coach for the Browns. He is now the head coach for the Atlanta Falcons. And Mike, Big Mike McCarthy, was sitting at home, and
Big
now
Mike.
he is now he is the head coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, leaving the Raiders still searching for a head coach and the Arizona Cardinals still searching for a head coach. Um, are you surprised that the Raiders and Cardinals are still left looking for a coach?
Yes, shortly only because the Raiders, you have the number one draft pick. You need your coach to come in and start getting his team together, his coaching staff together. Um, y'all need to start planning on what y'all gonna do, what the future's gonna be, how you gonna run this organization, what's your your structure. That's the only reason for the Raiders. The Cardinals, I mean, I can understand maybe. I don't know what they're looking for, what their philosophy is trying to be as far as the organization. Maybe these interviews ain't lining up the way they want them to be. Maybe they waiting on a couple coaches that's coaching in the Super Bowl. So you got to wait until after the games are done before you can legally, and far as NFL terms, start interviewing those coaches. So maybe they're waiting on coaches from those respective teams that's in the Super Bowl. So we'll see. We'll see how that turn out. But I mean, the Raiders, yeah, but if they're waiting on somebody, if they're waiting on a Seahawks coach or you know, um, a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, New England Patriots coach, then I guess. But I don't think nobody from New England is, wanting to, anybody trying to hire anybody from that coaching staff. But um, the Seahawks, I know Kubiak and is a hot name from Seattle. So we'll see. We'll see how this shake up.
Yeah. Um, I'm surprised the Browns found a coach, period. I think them taking Todd Monken is very on brand. Not that I don't think Todd Monken is a good offensive coordinator or anything like that, but it's very it was like a Browns decision. I'm surprised he
The
wanted
Browns
that
being the
job.
Browns.
Yeah. I'm surprised he wanted the job. I mean, I I don't know what the Browns are doing. I don't know if the Browns know what they're doing. So that's the only thing. But they got their coach. Um the
You think
Raiders,
Shador will be the starting quarterback next year?
yes, I do.
Did you see he made the Pro Bowl?
Yes. I did. I'm sorry. He is a Pro
Hey
Bowl
man,
quarterback.
this should let you. This should really solidify our conversation we had last episode about you saying how Lamar didn't get the MVP last year. Um,
Mhm.
there were definitely at least three quarterbacks in the AFC, way better stats, way better numbers, took their team to the playoffs that could have gotten the Pro Bowl
Mhm.
before Shador did. Regardless of, I know it's a fan vote thing. You can't tell
Mhm.
me that Trevor Lawrence didn't have a better season than Shador. Trevor Lawrence isn't a better quarterback than Shador. Like, come, you can't tell me that. Like, there's nothing. Like, it's a fluke, man. This ain't real. This ain't real, man. This is not real. I had somebody argue with me.
Hmm.
His name is Gene. Gene told
Shout
me
out
that
Gene.
Shedeur is a Shedeur was scapegoated and he was blackballed by the NFL, and that Kevin Stefanski didn't like him. I said, this is my only argument to that. If you are a coach in the NFL, right? And I know
Mm-hmm.
sometimes players can be things can be political. Like if that player is a higher draft pick, you may play him longer or try to give him a shot more so than somebody who's unproven.
Mm-hmm.
Respectively, good example, Najee Harris and Jalen and Warren. We all knew who the better running back was, but they weren't going to take Najee off the field. We get it. All right,
Right.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are a coach and you know that your job is to win games, you telling me that you have a quarterback and you say that Shadur is this all world, he's a good quarterback. You're not going to put this good quarterback in no matter how you feel about him versus somebody who can't win you games. I don't see no coach not doing, I don't see no coach sacrificing his job to say, you know what? No, I hate you that much that I'm not gonna play you. Like I don't see no coach doing that. Like none. Like you
Y-
would ride it out with a starter that you hate versus letting that starter who's supposed to be sorry sit. I mean, that's supposed to be good. Just sit on the bench. You would
Yeah.
tolerate a lot more if he's winning you games. If he's good, you would be like, you know what? Hey man, you go ahead out there, man. I really hate your guts, but we gonna win these games though. I'm just saying that's what a coach like. If you need your job, that's what you gonna do.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say Gene is correct on, Stefanski did not like Shador. Did he not like him personally, or did he not like him professionally? We could that could be a whole nother debate. But I truly think Stefanski just doesn't think Shador is good. And because he never thought he was good or believed in him or wanted to even draft him, he just didn't gel with him. And I mean, the thing that got Shador on the field is the same thing that got Shador being a Pro Bowler, which is fans in the stands wearing a 12 jersey, fans in the stands screaming his name when he's just getting water, fans in the stands like putting up their wrists, showing fake watches. That's the thing that got him in the Pro Bowl, and that's the thing that got him playing, starting for the team. The team was in shambles already, so we know the Browns, but and me and you are not Shador haters. Let me say this. I say this out of love. I want the boy to actually do well. He's not ready. I'm
Yes,
sorry. He's
he's
not
just not
ready.
good. Yes, he's not good. He's he's not good. At least right now. Right now, what he's putting on the field, his product that he's putting on the field, is not good at all. Like it is at times, yes, he's a competent quarterback. He's not he can read the field. He's pretty good. I mean, as far as that, but when you put it all together, as far as arm strength, talent, placing the ball, it just doesn't. It's not there yet, and maybe at some point it'll get there. But right now, I think people are putting too much like hype on what comes with Shador. And I just want people to take a step back and just be like, you know what, man, let's let the boy actually progress to be something. Let's not say, he deserved to be a Pro Bowler. No, the fuck he did not. Like he
How do
did
you
not.
really feel?
He, he I had somebody stop by my office and said, "Yeah, that young boy deserved to be a Pro Bowler." And I said, "Did we watch the same NFL games this season?" Because Trevor Lawrence took his team to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I'm confused. Like like Josh Allen. Never mind. I'm just like I get it. I get it. Like I mean, I want the boy to be good, but I just hate the hype that's surrounding them. That's what I hate. I hate the hype, and I think it makes me dislike him as a NFL football player because people are hyping him up and he's not there yet. Let the boy get there. Like give him a chance, y'all. Y'all gonna make me not want to be a fan of him because y'all hyping him up so much. It's and y'all, it's almost like we're gonna hype him up, put him on this pedestal, and inevitably he's gonna not ever even never meet that. It's like y'all want him to be LeBron, and he's Giannis's brother,
What's his name? What's Giannis's brother name?
Mr. Antetokounmpo.
Don't even know Giannis's brother. Yeah, I mean, that is. You're right. You're right, and I want him to do well. I know you want him to do well. I do think they're setting him up for the ultimate failure, and for everybody to say, "I see, I told you." That's all that's gonna happen, and um, it's a good
Yes,
thing that he has a trust fund. He can always not play football. He could go do other stuff because this game is a dirty game. He's in a terrible organization. And them fans, they'll turn
yes,
on you as quickly as they praising you and screaming your name. It ain't
yeah.
gonna take much. Now they gonna give him a chance. And
Nope.
I hope this is not the script. I hope this is not the script. He gonna start. If they are 0-10, that might be it for him in the league.
They'll be better off starting Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, let him get all the hate. Why not? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
I agree. Let Shedeur learn. Let him get better. Like sometimes rookies come
yes,
out and and they're like really raw, but you can see like it's something there. Like you make mistakes, but you just keep giving them reps, keep giving them reps. Shador needs a lot of work that people are not talking about that he needs, but he needs a lot of work.
right.
He is not a plug and play and let him figure it out on the fly
He's not,
quarterback.
man. And I think people
Yeah.
get so wrapped up in the name. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, they hate on Shador. Oh, they hate on him. They don't want like I'm not hating on the boy. I want the boy to succeed. It's just the fans, like we as people, and when I say we, I mean like our people. Our people want him to be so good, so fast, and that's not in him. That he's not there. He's not he's not ready to be that. Like, come on, y'all. The boy, he's not Lamar Jackson. He's not gonna progress into that. He's not, I, I can't even think of another good black quarterback right now, but even like Bryce Young, it took Bryce Young some time. Bryce Young is now developing into a good quarterback. Bryce Young had to sit on the bench he had to sit behind Andy Dalton. He had to learn. Now he's developing into a good quarterback. Shador's not there yet, y'all. Like chill. Like give him time. Stop trying to rush this boy out there and thinking he just gonna be LeBron his rookie year. That's not gonna happen. He ain't even gonna be that the next 3 years. It's gonna take some time. Like if you actually watch the game, like any of his games, like he'll make like 2 or 3 good passes, and then he'll make a pass, and you'll be like, what, what was you looking at? And it's like he's not ready yet, y'all. He's not there, man. Just chill out, man. They done set this boy up for failure. They done let this boy go to the Pro Bowl his rookie year. and people not seeing the downfall. They're not seeing they about to swipe the rug from up under this boy's feet like so fast. Like, yeah, you know, made the Pro Bowl. Next year you gonna start and watch by week 10 next year, we gonna everybody gonna be calling for his hey man, Shedeur wasn't ready. And I'm gonna replay this and I'm gonna say, you know what? I told y'all. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you.
Yeah, and I don't think Todd Monken can fix what time needs to do. He really does need a time. That's coaching is essential, but he lacks some abilities that coaching can't even bring out yet. He has to get there. And then the coaching can
Yes.
work. But, you know, speaking of coaching, Mike, we're going to shift. Did you hear that somebody got left off of the first ballot Hall of Fame? I don't know who decided to spill the beans and put it out here that Bill Belichick would not be selected this round. This is his first time being eligible to be selected for the Hall of Fame, and he was not selected, so he is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Um, you want to take a few minutes and explain to the couchers why being a first ballot Hall of Famer is significant, and then we could get into, do we feel like this is a he shouldn't have been, a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Well, yeah. So, as a first ballot Hall of Famer, you're actually put into a different like respect category within Canton or the within the Hall of Fame itself, because the first ballot um Hall of Fame class people actually, this means that you were like the top tier of your class. Like so even people that like haven't made the Hall of Fame yet, every year they still get a chance to make the Hall of Fame. Like so like Terrell Owens or like Hines Ward or players like that that still have not made the Hall of Fame yet. Every year they still get another chance to make the Hall of Fame. So as a first ballot, you're actually like top tier of your class. And for the NFL, as a coach, if you are a head coach or any type of coach, the first year that you're out of the NFL, you actually become eligible to make to be voted into the Hall of Fame. So Bill Belichick has been a year removed, so it was his time. But as a player, you have to be removed from 5 years. So you have to not have played your last game for 5 years. And so with it being Bill Belichick, and he was removed for 1 year, which he's coaching at Carolina now. Um, he didn't make it as a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's a lot of speculation saying that some of the voters, I think he needed 40 out of the 50 votes to be a first ballot. And he was short a few, and they said that some of them didn't vote because of the Spygate scandal and the Deflategate scandal. Um, I'll let you go ahead and take your piece as far as if you think that he should have made the Hall of Fame and how you feel about that. And I don't know if you heard, but there's a lot of voters that have been saying, it wasn't me, I voted for him. So now they're waiting for these
Mhm.
voters that's not saying that. They about to start calling them out.
Yeah, I think the Hall of Fame was intended for resumes like Bill Belichick's, and it was to highlight special, extraordinary work done in the front office, on the field, as a coach, as a player, as a owner. And if we are just going by the whole premise of what the Hall of Fame is intended for, whenever Bill Belichick could go into the Hall of Fame, it should have been like a like just shouldn't even vote it. Like that's almost like when Tom Brady's
Right.
eligible. Why are we? You shouldn't even have to vote. Like you've done the thing that nobody else has
Yeah.
done. Like if you're not Hall of Fame
Right.
worthy on the first ballot, who is? Nobody.
Right.
So so
Right.
I think, and this is what I dislike about our society, and I'm trying not to get on my soapbox, but people get so sensitive and in their feelings that they don't use logic a lot of times, and they want to make a point. Like everybody got to make a point when there's no point to be made. What are you getting out of
Right.
not checking yes for Bill Belichick to get in the Hall of Fame? What could he have done differently?
Right. Right. Right.
We didn't ask you your moral feelings about if him stealing signs or him deflating balls a little more to help his team. We didn't ask you that. The Hall of Fame is literally line up. Does he have a Super Bowl? Oh, he don't have a Super Bowl? Okay, well, we'll move him down a little bit. Oh, he got 2 Super Bowls. Oh, no, he got 3 Super Bowls? Okay, we'll move him up a little more. Like, that's literally all the Hall of Fame is. How many rushing
Hmm.
yards you got? How many receiving yards you got? How many Super Bowls did you take a team
Right.
to as a owner? How many Hall of Famers did you produce? Ozzie
Yeah.
Newsom's in the Hall of Fame twice. I mean, like literally, he's had 2 Hall of Fame careers. If he could be in there twice, he would be in there twice as a player and as a GM because he's
Hmm.
produced Hall of Famers. You're telling this man got 8 Super Bowls.
8. Been to 9.
I
He's
think
been
it's
to
I think it
9 Super Bowls. There's players in the Hall of Fame that haven't even been to a Super Bowl. Dan
Mhm.
Marino.
Yep.
He's been to 9 in his
Yeah.
career. 9. I don't I think people get a little like watered down by like how hard it is in the NFL to make the playoffs one, then how
Mhm.
hard it is in the NFL to make a Super Bowl. And
Yep.
then the fact that this man kept a dynasty running for as long as he did, I don't think people respect that anymore because of the frequency of how some teams have been doing it. But he was doing it for a while. And it's not like he had like all-star caliber teams. He had he had above average teams with a great
Mhm.
quarterback and his defensive scheme. And he ain't need much in that defense. Like it's some of them players in that defense that you can't even remember half their names.
Yeah.
But he always had one or two key pieces, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, he a Hall of Famer." But in Bill Belichick's defense, most defensive players became great, and then when they left, you was like, "Well, what happened to him?" Malcolm Butler.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand this. I don't think it's something that they could go back and fix. But this should be investigated because if one of the greatest coaches to ever coach in the NFL ain't a Hall of Famer, then what's that say? What they gonna do with Mike Tomlin?
Yep. What they going to do with John Harbaugh?
Yeah, see, but as Raven fans may not like him right now, but John Harbaugh has had a Hall of Fame career as a
Career.
coach.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Hey, man, hey, I they probably are going to investigate this. But this is why you have to you got to hold some of the stuff that happens with these pundits and these writers with a grain of salt, because these people are in power and they create narratives and they hope other people pick up those narratives and roll with them, and can hold grudges. You never know why somebody is saying this player is not going to be good or this player is, and we were just talking about Shedeur. One year Shedeur was going to be the number one pick. The next year he dropped to the 5th round and was picked up by the Browns.
Yes.
You can't you can't get caught up in this propaganda. Like, you really can't, because they sell so many different stories and variations of the story. This is just the clearest form that sometimes the people who are the ones choosing and picking don't know what they're just out here. They just out here doing whatever.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
Yes. This was a lack of like just good decision making. The NFL is gonna have to. They should. They don't have to do anything, but they should fix this. Like, and they did say that Bill Belichick was not the nicest person to the media. So maybe he rubbed some media people that have votes into the Hall of Fame the wrong way. But still, that has nothing to do with this man's career. This man went to the Super Bowl 9 times. He has 31 playoff wins, which is crazy. They only played, and most of the times the Patriots was the number one seed, so they only had to play 2 games to get to the Super Bowl, and he got 31 playoff wins. Man, like, come on, this is, and I hated the Patriots like with a passion. There's not a lot of people
me
that
too.
rooted for teams in the AFC that did not hate the Patriots. Like if you was an AFC fan of a team, you hated the Patriots. And I still get this man his flout. Man, hey man, Bill Belichick, you a first round Hall of Famer in my book, big dog.
I agree. I agree. Um, hey, this is the world we living in, man. Like, clicks and views, it's all entertainment. People just they just be up there. That's why I don't listen to half of like what they say, cuz the whole I'm not going to harp on this. The Lamar and the MVP thing last year was the clearest indication. We're just giving out awards that at one point was significant, and now we just gonna switch it up. Like, what?
See? Now you
MVP?
with me. Now you with me. It ain't now you with me. It ain't an indictment on the player. It's whatever the narrative that the NFL wants to push at the time.
Yep. Yeah. So this is interesting. We'll see what comes out of the Hall of Fame. Uh, I mean, now it's like,
Scandal.
yeah, when they do the NFL honors, this is gonna be awkward. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's I don't know. But anyway, I think it's funny that somebody warned him and this got out before the NFL honors and was like, "Hey, big dog, they ain't choose you." So, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought that was funny. But all right, Mike. We are in Super Bowl weekend, my boy. Um you have finally caught me. Can you see the scores?
Yeah.
Okay. Um Sorry, it keeps moving on my end. You have 74 points. I have 71. I gained not a point, 0 points, not a damn point last week because I went with the underdog. I was almost the Broncos could have won. They tried. They
Yeah.
tried.
With the
Um
backup.
yeah, they were close enough. coaching played a role. Coaching's important. See, I keep saying that. Coaching played a role in why the Broncos lost. I do believe coaching played a role in why the Rams lost too, because, and I text you this, it was 4th and 4. The Rams were down by 7,
Four.
and they were down by 4. Yeah, it was 4th and 4. They were down by 4, and they did not convert on 4th and 4. I thought they should have kicked the field goal.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
truly
was
thought they could have.
It was 4 minutes left in the game at that point.
Yeah, I thought they should have kicked the field goal, because what ultimately happened anyway, they got the ball back. They just ran out of time. Like
Mm-hmm.
they, I mean, they got the ball back and they could have been in field goal range, honestly. But hey, I'm not coaching. We're coaches from the couches. But if it were me in that situation, I would have kicked the field goal, been down by 1, and then just prayed to God I had 50 seconds left. But hey, so the Rams lost.
Yeah.
So the Super Bowl will be played. Tell me when you can see the next slide, Mike.
Yep.
Can you see it? All right. So the Seattle Seahawks will be playing the New England Patriots. And the line is 4.5 towards Seattle. They're going to be playing in Santa Clara, in California. So good weather, you know, ain't got to worry about that. No elements, fair playing ground, won't be snow, might rain, but
No
is that
forest
stadium
fires.
inside?
Mm-mm.
They're in a dome, right? They're not in a dome.
No,
Oh well,
no,
hopefully it don't rain.
it's not
Hopefully
in
it
the
don't
dome.
rain.
It's outside.
Yeah,
Ain't no
well, at
forest
least it won't
fires
be
going on.
cold. Well, hey, you never know. You never know in California. But um, we both picked the Seattle Seahawks. This is for all the points now. So you got 74, I got 71. This game, we both picked the Seahawks. So you get, well, I guess it don't matter. If the Seahawks don't win, then you win. But let's say the Seahawks win, you get uh 5 points for picking the Seahawks. You get 5 points if you select whether or not it would be over or under, or the whole total point line, whichever line we use. So, um, can you tell me why you are choosing the Seahawks over the Patriots?
I've been on the Seahawks since everybody been asking me. I just think that they have a better defense right now. I think Drake just needs another year, honestly. And I'm a believer in the man that you hate the most, which is Sam Darnold. Um, I'm a believer. I think Sam. I think Sam proved everybody wrong and you wrong last weekend. So I'm a believer, man. Yeah, you ain't believe in him. You said it out your own mouth. That's what you said.
Yep. Yep. I said the reason I thought the Seahawks would lose would be strictly on Sam Darnold. He did prove me wrong. He played a
Yep.
great game. Um, hey, hats off to him. Uh, I agree with you. I think the Seahawks have a legitimate defense, and the only way they would lose would be Sam Darnold. But I think collectively the Seahawks have a better team, like as a whole. Um, and I do think Drake May does need maybe another year or so to get to that point. But I think it's great that the Patriots were able to get this far. Um, but Mike McDonald, man, he's a genius. I don't. Ravens fans are boiling inside because they wanted him to take over Harbaugh's position 2 years ago. But hey, he did what he came to do, restoring the Seahawks to greatness. So I, in the beginning of the season, I thought it would come down to the Rams and Ravens. Well, clearly I was wrong, but once I saw who was shaping up in the AFC, I said the NFC team would win no matter who the NFC team was. So I'm going to stick with that. But I do think the Seahawks actually
Yeah,
have a very balanced team.
yeah, I agree.
So, Mike, will the Seahawks win by more than 4.5 points?
Yeah.
Will the total score be more than 45.5?
Mm. I think it's going to be kind of a defensive game. So I'm going to say
So
no.
I'm going to go yes. I'm going to say it's going to be over 45.5.
Okay.
I know that's high. What's that? 22, 20, 20. Do I
Yeah.
think they'll win by more than 4.5? Hmm. I'm going to say no. You say yes, right?
So, yeah.
We're going to go points. I think it'll be less. I think it'll be less than 4.5.
Okay. They'll
I'm
win by
right.
3.
Yep. They could win by 4.
They could
Two
win
sa-
by 4.
two safeties.
Hey, the Seahawks just won their last game by 4.
See? Yeah, I'm gonna go less than 4. That's what I'm gonna go with. Um
Okay.
Point total, I really don't think they could get to 45 either. But hey, you never know. The
Yeah.
Rams gave them a little run, so
Just,
you never know. Uh
yeah.
all right, Mike. We got our points selected. So 5 points for the Seahawks winning. And whoever wins the points gets 5 points. That will determine how our NFL season wraps up.
You
All
going
right,
to
you
get
got
those
one more
new
thing?
Anthony Davises?
I am not. I'm gonna show them Anthony Davis's that you showed me. He's so he's
The
so
new
injury
Anthony
prone.
Davises. They about to, they about to drop next month. You going to get you some. You
I'm
about to
gonna
stand in
get two
line for them.
pair. I'm gonna get 2 pair of the Anthony Davis's. That's what I'm gonna do. 2 pair.
Yeah.
One for me, one for you.
Yeah. I'm
So we
good.
could look
I'm
like
good.
Forrest Gump.
Quick,
We could
quick,
look like
quick.
Forrest
Yeah, yeah,
Gump.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was about to say quick story couches. So one time, a long, long time ago, you know, me and Doc, we were standing in line to get some green glows for us one time at a Foot Locker. And we as we were standing in line, and y'all don't know this, but Doc has a really bad attitude. So we standing in line and the guy comes out and we've been in line since probably about 8 this morning. Store don't open till 9. So we like number 4 or 5 in line, right? So we standing there, we like, oh yeah, bet we about to get our shoes. Like we straight. The guy comes out of the store as the store opens at 9 o'clock and he says, we only have sizes 7s and 8s. That's all we got left. And Doc yells out, ain't no way. And she proceeds to go in the store and bullies the man out of some green gloves that he just so miraculously was able to find in the back. Meanwhile, he
Yeah.
told me I ain't had no size 12s.
Nope. I wear 9.5. And I just knew they had to have, even though he did say that, I was like, nobody's winning the store. That's impossible. You gonna
No,
find my
no guy,
shoes after I done waited.
no guys my size went to the store. There's no way they didn't have an 11 and a half or 12 in there. Nowhere. No way.
Yep. that happened. I still got them green glows too.
Yeah.
Yep. And I remember I left you
Yeah.
too. I got my shoes and I said, "All right, Mike, you you got them later. You had to go somewhere else to get them." But I was like, "All right, I'm done, man. Like, I'm gone." I called you though. I checked on you, make sure you were safe out in
You
the
did.
city. But yeah, but I
Yeah.
did
As you
lift.
was
I left
laying
it.
on your couch.
Yep, I got my shoes. I still got them. They in pristine condition. I wear them every once in a while. So still got my green gloves. They done came back out
Yeah.
like 3 times since since
They
that
have.
moment.
And I think
Yep,
about that story every time.
yep, still got them. Couchers, be safe out there. I know in North Carolina y'all supposed to get some more snow, so y'all be safe. Whatever. Hey,
Yeah, one more snowstorm coming through. So yeah, but make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, and hit that notification bell one time. And as always, couches, peace. So this has been another episode of Professional Couch Coaches. Please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell one time. And as always, peace.